The Ginkgo tree is famous for one reason. It survived the atomic bombing of Hiroshima, being the first tree to regrow in the devastated city. That's what makes Sucker Punch's choice of symbolism brilliant. The Ginkgo tree is able to regrow from a scorched stump, so when Ghost of Yōtei pins a child Atsu to a burning Ginkgo tree, it's asking a question that you won't realize until much later. Is this a moment of entrapment and psychological torture, or is it using the same symbol Japanese culture uses for resilience and hope as a defiant statement about never letting yourself be broken? And so Atsu wears the colors of that hopeful leaf whilst hunting those that scarred her. But it's that regenerative aspect that most encapsulates her journey. After surviving the night of the burning tree, Atsu is reborn as the Onryo, a vengeful spirit that directly mirrors the Ginkgo tree's refusal to perish. It's critical to the narrative that the game practically opens with returning to this tree and seeing it miraculously flourish, as it visually establishes that both it and Atsu have survived the unsurvivable and are ready to reclaim what they once lost. The color scheme of the Ginkgo's leaves is also reflected in her default Onryo armor set. That chromatic symbolism serves as a through line, representing how she takes her home with her on her journey across Ezo. It showcases the safety that she once lost, and transforms it from her cradle and a hue of protection into a shade that's sent to slaughter all those that robbed her of that peace. Whilst that element shows the positive side of using the Ginkgo's iconography, the game also reflects a more traumatic application, as another element of the game that incorporates the symbolism of the Ginkgo tree is the logo, which features a bisected Ginkgo leaf. Where the Ginkgo has stood as a symbol of peace, hope, and longevity in both Japanese and Chinese culture for over a millennium, the slash through the leaf is a subversion of these associations, suggesting that Atsu's crusade won't lead to peace, but rather the destruction of it. The leaf is also a mirror to her psychological state, something that was once inherently peaceful and hopeful that's become irreparably damaged, yet continues to exist out of defiance. That slashed leaf could also fit into a more traditional symbolism of yin and yang, as Atsu is portrayed as both victim and perpetrator. However, her duality is more so shown through the symbolism of the wolf, a creature that's a manifestation of her rage and bloodlust, but also her protective instinct towards Ezo itself, conflating her desire for vengeance with the altruistic belief of stopping Saito's tyranny.